All right. We are back. For those listening on YouTube right now, those claps probably destroy their ears right now.
Oh.
For those listening on YouTube right now, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
Goodness, we're back. We're in a different studio right now. Same location and everything, but we were just on air. You guys saw a live radio taking. But, again, for those listening or you guys skipped it to right now for the YouTube only exclusive content, this is my beautiful sister, Carla Sandoval, inside with us.
Yes.
And
I'm back, guys.
Yeah. It's about time. That's the name of the show. I'm your host, Joel Sandoval Franco. We're going to jump right into it. We left you guys with, it's kind of a break for us, but for you guys, it's going to be like nothing even happened. Mm-hmm. But we left off giving them some motivation going into 2020. So how do we transition out of that?
I don't know. You tell me, man. How are we going to transition real quick?
We transition with another topic. So we were in the middle before we got cut off because we only have that 30 minutes on the radio.
Right.
I was telling you and I was talking to you about pretty much things that happened in the decade that people might forget happened.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just go right back into it. February 2013.
13 guys. There's not much math to do here. Just gotta get 20,000.
The Harlem Shake. Do you remember that?
Harlem Shake, of course. Yeah. I remember very specifically. My brother actually did a dance and a remake to this, and he did it at our high school. And it was, I think you guys can still find it. Don't know if he wants to be exposed.
Let's see. Let's see if this is a song. I think it's this one, right?
Yeah, official audio. Yeah, let's try that one.
This has to be it. Let's see it. Oh, yeah. And everyone would go.
No, nobody's moving yet.
Oh yeah, everyone's frozen.
Everyone's frozen. Yeah, kind of like that other one. And then everyone goes. Yes.
Wow.
That's a nice throwback. Thank you.
That song still goes crazy.
Wow.
That's a fun song.
Yeah,
that
we
made
should
me
still
go.
listen to it. Wow, that's crazy.
Maybe it's gonna do another. You know how everything
relapse.
Always comes back. Yeah, maybe. That's fun.
Everything comes back. We still listen.
It's like that Frozen thing. You remember when like everyone like that one Ray Shremmerd song, Black Beatles, right?
Oh, that's
Was that our decade too?
That was our decade.
But that was in high school, huh? I remember.
Yeah, we were in high school. I remember we tried to do that for the football team because we saw another school did it. Didn't work out, guys, but we tried.
We tried. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it's all that matters right now.
But yeah. So that was February 2013. The Harlem Shake went insanely viral around.
I wonder if like any accidents happened during them. You know, there's a lot of Harlem Shakes out there, and a lot of people try to remake it.
That was a lot of fun. Which one was your favorite? Do you remember any that you
Harlem Shake? My brother's. The only reason why I remember his is because Joseph. Yeah.
Joseph did it?
Yeah, Joseph did it. I'm sorry, Joseph. You got exposed right now. Enter video here. Just kidding. No, but he did it, and I remember because he wore the mascot of our high school.
Oh,
and he wasn't supposed to, but he just grabbed it. So he was gonna make a video, stand up top of the senior tables, and if you guys don't know, that was like only seniors allowed. But I remember
this is 2013. That is insane.
Yeah, and he was so young.
What do I remember?
You did it?
No, I thought it was high school, but I think I'm talking about the Black Beatles. Maybe I got them mixed up.
They were in high school. We were in middle school.
Yeah. Okay, that's
keep in mind we're younger. You know what I'm saying? My older brother.
That's 14. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was still in middle school, going into.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
But yeah, if you guys didn't remember, and that was a little taste of that Harlem Shake. That's a good song.
That is a good song. Why were you listening to it? Like, we should listen to that.
Listen in the car.
Yeah. It's not when you're driving, guys. You know. You
know what? I think they're gonna make. I don't know if they think it's hilarious or not, but that thing that we're doing, the little TikTok thing. I don't know how to do it. I probably did it. I probably boomered right now. Probably look so old trying to do that, but
my sister tried.
Yeah, our sister was. Yeah, our sister was showing us. She always makes fun of us.
Yeah, don't worry about us. We still care. We're trying over here.
All right, here's another one. July through August.
Mm-hmm.
More like I saw this recent thing where Madonna did it, but I don't know if you remember. This was freshman year. I think this is my freshman year, going into maybe sophomore year of high school.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The ice bucket challenge.
Oh.
That was everywhere. I'm pretty
sure
sure everybody did that.
I just didn't want arthritis.
So the ice bucket challenge was to promote awareness, but it was also a trend.
It was
like a really big trend.
Uh-huh.
So I think why so many people hopped on it like as a viral thing was because like one, it's gonna make them look good because they're supporting something, and also like they can get famous or like
because it was so viral, and I think that's when like a lot of everything was getting viral. I think
in
a second
everything you did was like could get viral.
Yeah,
I think I don't know if Vine is still a thing.
The guy that he went viral just for working at Target. Target. Sorry, my bad. What was his name? Alex from Target.
If
If
that all happened this decade.
That all happened. Just
I don't know. I wonder what's happening to him.
Yeah. I'm jealous. I work at Marie. Oh.
Exposed.
I don't even want to know where. You guys don't even want to know where I work at. But if I work at this place for a year and I did not get exposed.
Yeah, I know. What was the?
We need to talk about some embarrassing job stuff that's around.
We can talk about that if you want.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I have a ton of work stories from Pokey Factory.
Pokey Love
Factory.
Pokey.
Pokey is so good. Okay, but for some reason that spot doesn't get that popular, but I used to work it's back home next to the Wingstop.
Yeah.
In the Pokey Factory.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
So I used to work there, and it used to be so dead, but there's so many stories because it was like it's like The Office, and like you bring together like the most random people. That was the first time, because I mean in my whole life, even now, like I work in the gym at the Arc, and it's like you're always around students, you're always around people your age and stuff, and when I think back at it, it was so funny and such a weird time because you mix together people from like different parts of like reality, like
exactly.
Like I would work with someone, and he's like, in my head, I'm like, okay, this guy's 25. He goes to college with me. Guy ends up being 35.
Oh,
has a night shift. Is as a security guard. Has like 3 kids.
3 kids.
Yeah, like he's got a whole life, and he's working with me, and I'm like trying to get more hours than him when he needs it more.
Man.
But just like I'm like,
hours.
But like,
family to feed.
But then we're talking, and then he's telling me about like I'm telling him about like high school things, and he's like, well, you know. After this, I gotta go feed my daughter, and then but like it's cool because it's like we gotta like it was like experience.
Yes.
Like they tell me like super fun stories, and then like the other person, it's just so many different like there's just so many different personalities. Like there's this one girl, I forget her name, but she'd like read my palm every day.
She would read your poem?
No, my palm.
Oh, your palm. I thought she made you a poem.
She got like this. Yeah. And she'd be like, okay, you have
arthritis.
You have 3 days to live after this.
No.
She'd be like,
and you proved her wrong. Tell me you went back there.
She'd like read your palm.
That's
or
awesome.
She'd be like,
was she accurate though? Was she accurate?
She was like, when were you born? I was like February, and it's like, oh, Aquarius.
Yeah.
That means you're this, and I'm like, yeah, kind of. And she's like, yeah, exactly. I could see it.
Did she judge you? The whole time. What is she?
But then she was I don't know what she was, but she was like from Florida. Like she moved from Florida here, and she's just been there for 3 months and found a job. It was like people from like different parts of the world all in one, and it was such an interesting place. Like this girl would always sleep. Like I was in the back cutting salmon.
No.
Cutting salmon, and I look over, and there's this customer like waiting like this.
Yeah.
Like sad, and I'm like.
Oh no!
I'm like, but I'm pretty sure there's like someone's supposed to. She's like working, and I go and I look around and I'm like, oh, has anyone helped you? And when I pop out the door to go, I look to my left, and we have this little peephole thing that's where we make our the
tortillas,
pokeritos. the seaweed wrap and everything. I look over and she's like this.
No.
Knocked out. And then the girl goes, no. points over. She goes, no, look. And I went, and I was like, and I was like, hey. And then she's like, I'm awake. What? And I was like, oh, I can help you. What do you want? Brown rice or white rice?
Just go back.
I was like,
You should just ask her about the rice. You don't have to expose her. I feel like exposed, you know? A lot of exposure.
How about your work?
My work is just consistent.
This is your first job, right?
My first job, guys. Pretty good. I think I'm doing pretty good. I promoted. I went from beginning of last year, 2019. I just got the job. I literally just walked in. They asked me if I want a job. I accepted. Because I knew a girl, and she was like, hey, you want a job? I was like, of course I want a job. I just got a car. The car that I crashed. Jeez. But I got a job. I became a server. And I think being a server, you really appreciate the people that make.
Yeah, you were telling me that. Tell him what you.
Wait, what part? There's a lot of things I have to tell you.
No,
guys
but tell him you're telling me about like you appreciate like the waiters and stuff. Because like now you're always like you gotta tip them. Make sure you tip them.
Yeah, and like I make sure like you guys. It's not just about tipping. It's just. It's a service, you know? And a lot of people say you don't have to tip your server. You don't have to, but it's just like out of courtesy, you know?
Yeah.
And I think just being a server, you go through a lot of stress. Like if someone tells me they want lemonade, I'm going to pass out.
No, because what they tell you, they tell you, I want lemonade, and then it's like 6 people are like, I want lemonade, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this.
That's the only one. Okay, that's the thing. If you want a drink and you're going by yourself, just pick one drink, man. I do not care that you want a coffee and a water. Yeah, because that makes sense, right? But if you want a Coke, a water, and a lemonade, and you want me to mix that for you, and you're telling me the proportion.
What's the weirdest thing? Yeah, what's the weirdest thing?
The weirdest thing?
Has that happened? Coke, lemonade, and water?
No, the weirdest, there's
in been one? That's
in
nasty.
One. The weirdest one that I've gotten is probably Fanta with strawberry lemonade. Because you're getting already an orange soda. And now you're adding strawberry lemonade. Because it's just not just strawberries. You're adding the lemon, too. That's but if you want to try it, I mean...
Maybe.
I'll make you one. Want to try it?
That's weird.
But I feel like a lot of people that are servers can relate to this. It's just that you do not want them to get a lot of drinks. At least for me. So
you like when they're like, oh, we'll just have water all around.
Yeah. Oh. Get an extra slice of pie at the end. I'm like, oh, yeah. You made my life easy. And I think another thing would just be, I'm human, you know? I probably had a bad day.
Yeah.
It's just, I remember one time I got a finals, right? And I'm like stressing out. And then they call me in for work. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll make it. Yeah. I'm like, I guess. Walk in. And this lady's already getting mad at me just because I didn't give her a coffee. And she wanted it warmed, guys. I brewed it for her. She still didn't like it. But you know what? If you're a server, just remember, you're going to go somewhere, you know?
You're going to go somewhere.
You're going to go somewhere. So
a lot of people started from being waiters.
Yeah, I know. Cardi B. Thank you, girl.
She used to work at the Red Lobster.
No, that's Nicki Minaj, man.
Oh, is that? Where she work?
Cardi B was a stripper, guys.
That's Nicki Minaj.
She was serving something else.
Wait, she did. What's that one thing with Jimmy Kimmel though? Oh, it was Nicki Minaj. Huh? She used to work. Yeah, I remember.
You know, same rap. There's a little beef with them this decade, but
yeah,
who really knows about it?
Cardi B, yeah, Cardi B was big this decade.
She's huge.
She was huge.
She is huge, though.
She is, yeah. I haven't heard a song though. She's probably waiting, huh?
Yeah.
Drop some bangers.
Drop some bangers, guys.
Summer bangers.
Summer bangers this year. Girl summer, hot girl summer. That was this year.
That was this year too. That was the vibe.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah.
I didn't even know about it. I'm a girl. It's like, wait, hot girl summer? Am I supposed to know this? I'm looking at my little sister all walking. Oh my gosh. She's ready. I'm not.
What else do we have? July 2016. So again, we're recapping the decade right now. since it's New Year's Day, we're recording this on New Year's Day. I don't know when it's gonna be coming out.
Oh, I can stop clapping. I get too hyped. You hype me up, man.
You guys probably be maybe listening it on the Monday coming up this week, but we're recording on New Year's Day. So we got all those vibes. We got all those good, excited vibes for the whole year. Hopefully, you guys still, whatever resolutions you guys did, if you guys failed already, it's okay. I was watching this Office thing.
Yeah.
There's this little skit where Pam tried to do like resolutions in the office.
Oh, she's so cute.
Yeah, I know, she's so cute. I
remember.
She like has everybody, and then everyone, and then Michael. Of course, Michael gets all. He's like, "What are you talking about? There's no reason. How am I gonna wait 1 year? How am I gonna wait 1 year?" And then he makes Kevin eat the vegetables because he's like, I haven't ate one vegetable, but it's okay. I'm going strong from last year, which is none. So yeah, he hasn't ate any vegetables. So he pulls. He's like
Kevin.
He gets what's the new secretary? The other girl, the redhead.
What
was her name again?
I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
The young one.
The young one. Michael's like, go get me like and then brings back a broccoli and then makes Kevin eat it. Right in front of him, and then he gets the stem and he's eating the stem.
Oh,
he's like, and then the guy's like, wait, why are you eating it from that way? Like, why are you eating the stem? And he's like, this is a new food. I don't know how to eat it.
Oh my gosh,
such a funny
good one.
Yeah, but the New Year's resolutions.
My favorite one from The Office though has to be the fire one.
Oh yeah, the fire one.
Dwight was crazy.
So funny.
Dwight is crazy.
That guy is insane. That is so funny. Where he heats up the little.
Yeah, he heats.
Is it hot? Michael Scott's so.
Did he even know how to get out? He knew how to stop it, right?
I don't think so. I don't think that guy cared at all.
I feel like the producers that were actually in the movie were like, "Oh shit!" Like nothing was going right. I feel like it's a lot of improv.
Yeah, I feel like it was too. That whole, but that's like comedy gold. So funny.
That's beautiful.
So funny. Yeah, that was a little. The Office.
Yeah.
So
The
funny.
Office, why not?
But
what show do you think is gonna be the it factor for next year?
For next year, for 2020?
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
Oh yeah.
Mandalorian, the Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda like
so
took
cute.
over 2019. Oh, actually, maybe it's 2019.
I think the end of 2019.
Yeah,
right?
end of 2019, Baby Yoda was so cute. Let's see. 2020. What's coming out?
2020.
What's coming out this?
Yeah. I know for a fact that in 2020 something's coming out.
What's coming out?
I mean, Stranger Things has to come out.
Well, Disney Plus is rolling out all their new things because Disney Plus came out 2019, and they're releasing like all their really, really big shows.
I'm excited about Disney Plus. I at first was skeptical because I was like, who's gonna want to watch this Disney?
Oh, Holes is coming out.
Holes.
Remember that movie with Shia LaBeouf?
Of course.
I love that movie so much.
Who owns Transformers?
I don't know. I don't think it's Disney.
Is it Universal Studios?
Oh yeah, maybe because they have that ride.
Oh yeah,
Remember
that's
the
right.
Transformer ride? Let's see. They got Proud Family coming out.
Disneyland.
This is all January. Oh, this already came out today.
Which one?
Look, available January 1st. I think Holes is out on Disney Plus.
Well, we all know what we're gonna be watching tonight.
Yo, that's crazy.
Holes.
I might have to watch that. That's awesome.
I think that movie just taught us what was the main thing.
The main thing was I don't know.
Build a hole when you're stressed.
Don't like one small thing can change everything. I think that's what it was, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, no.
Remember he steals the shoes and that changes his whole life.
Yeah.
That's just a good
and
movie.
Zero.
Such a good
Wonder
movie.
where they all are now, you know?
Shia LaBeouf is making amazing movies now. I love that guy.
That's really good for him.
You know, he used to be like, remember when he fell off because everyone thought he was a weirdo? Everyone thought he was weird because he went on like this art, like he tried to make these like, he tried to be like Kanye. He went through like a Kanye phase.
Like ego was really high.
Kind of, like he had the good idea.
Yeah.
I think he had a really, like, he always had the good idea, but like, it just didn't piece together. He wasn't able to like communicate it well. So it just came off as
all
like
of his
crazy.
words were mixing.
It's just like, what he was doing was like, but I think he always had a great idea. But because I always loved that guy.
Yeah.
Like the just do it. Like that guy's awesome. But now he's coming out with really good movies. I haven't seen them, but I really want to see it. Like Honey Boy came out and is doing really well. It's like a bio documentary on his life. He plays his own father, and then a child actor plays him.
Oh,
like coming
cool.
out. Yeah, it's really cool.
Irony.
But that Hot Ones he did.
Oh, that's right. Hot Ones is really good.
Yeah, he did Hot Ones, and I think that was like the best publicity because he just showed off how natural he is and how funny he is.
Yeah.
I love that guy. Holes, Disney Plus.
Wow.
But yeah, I think just Disney Plus is gonna take over 2020.
I think so
to
too.
answer your question of like what show.
I feel and like streaming wise, I feel like definitely.
Yeah.
2020.
Hopefully Netflix doesn't go out because I like Netflix.
I do not think so. I think they're doing really good.
Yeah, they have really good stuff. They have really cool stuff. But you know who gets slept on? Amazon Prime.
Really?
Amazon Prime videos. Yeah, because I have the student thing right now.
Me too.
No, but they have like good movies. Remember that? You know the one I put on called Aeronauts?
The
one about the hot air balloon?
Yeah.
That's on Amazon. Amazon Prime Production.
I thought it was on
like
Netflix.
Amazon Prime Production does like really good stuff.
Right.
They do really good stuff. There's this one for those watching. If you guys want to watch a great movie, it's an international film, but it's so good. It's called Cold War. It's about this like Polish. It's like super beautiful, super intense. It's like a romance. It's super good. You guys should watch it. It's like black and white. You'll feel it's like a very culturally opening. Like you'll see what international films are. But Amazon Prime is
nice.
Yeah, really cool. Really,
Amazon
it's like
Prime. Yeah, I heard. I see Amazon Music or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's like 99 cents.
Yeah, that one I have. I have Hulu. From Spotify.
The student.
Spotify, yeah, and Showtime. Showtime I haven't really watched.
Showtime.
It's more like
of it. More like old.
Yeah,
dramas and stuff. If you're into that, but yeah.
Let's see. I mean, Kim K got robbed this year.
Was that this year?
She got robbed. I mean, not this year. What am I talking about? This decade.
Yeah.
I mean, Kanye said it. He predicted it.
He did?
Well, his song, something about Paris, and then Kim K gets robbed in Paris, and everyone thought it was just like a publicity stunt.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I mean, she's out. She's alive.
All right. We got, we're going to continue to wrap up the decade. We're going into 2016. This is the last one I have from what I have written down. But do you remember Pokemon Go?
How can I not remember Pokemon Go?
How do you not remember when D-Sal still?
D-Sal?
People are still playing Pokemon. Supposedly it's like really good now. But you remember when like
this infected us?
There's
like
this
an
thing
infection.
like in my head for a week. Pokemon Go did what no one in the world was able to do. Not Obama, not America.
God bless Obama.
Not Kevin Hart, not Dwayne The Rock Johnson. No one has ever done it. But Pokemon Go for 1 week
brought us in.
Made world peace happen.
Exactly.
Made the whole world.
Made people, strangers, talk to each
other. Yeah, like I remember walking. Yeah, I remember walking and saying like we went to like a Poke Spot or something.
Yeah.
And there, I like would look around and everyone's finding it and everyone's laughing and like, hey, did you find this? Or, oh my gosh.
Like, where'd you find that?
Like at Santa Monica, you remember when we go?
Oh my gosh.
And it would be packed.
It was
and
packed.
Everyone was doing the same thing with the same goal.
And it was just to find
Everyone was happy.
Everyone was just trying to find that water one. Yeah, honestly, I did not know anything about it. But I saw how you guys were so excited and I got jealous. So I was like, I need to be part of this hype. I felt too much off the bandwagon. I need to pick up. Finally picked up, and then I got lost. And I was like, what? But it was so weird because it died down at the same time.
Yeah.
At the same time it rose, it died down at the same time.
Like as fast as it went up,
yeah,
it went quickly down.
We learned this in class. It's a fad. It's a marketing.
Like a fad? Yeah.
Oh,
like fad diets?
Yes. It just happens quickly, and then it fades. But, I mean, did they make money off of that?
Yeah, they made $bazillion.
People had to buy stuff, right? There was like a catch to it. You could like buy
run out of Pokeballs.
Exactly, yeah. I remember that. And I remember like
those apps make so much money. Like insane amounts of money. Yeah.
Really? An app makes money?
Yeah, the in-app purchases.
I always wonder, is it when you download?
So you download free. So that was like that happened this decade too. Mm-hmm. In-game purchases, like loot boxes. So in video games, because I know you don't play like that many video games and stuff. So for those watching right now, those that play video games know what I'm going to talk about, but just like a little. So a big thing that happened this decade was apps like Clash of Clans was really big at one point, Pokemon Go, but apps that are free, they're free to download, and it's the way of like, yeah, it's okay, it's nothing. Candy Crush was really big, where it's like, it's fine, like it's free, but then it's like you have to pay to win the game, because like you want to keep playing, but it's like, oh, you played 2 games, but you can only play 2 games today, or you can only swipe 2 games today, like play this game 2 times, but it's 2 for the day. Now you have to wait 24 hours, or put $2 and you can always play forever, or like you don't have to. And then in the moment you're like,
it's only
like $2. If it becomes so addictive, like you're playing and you're like so annoyed, you're like, oh, I have to wait till, and like maybe the first 3 days you're like, oh wait, but then like those people that fell in love with it or like can't go without it, are like $2 is nothing. $2, but when you have a million people playing $2, now you got money. So that's how that worked, where it's like, oh, I want this, I'll pay money. Like it's $5, it's this, I'll use my mom's credit card, I'll do that. So that became like,
okay, so it's kind of like us with what was that one? It was on Facebook, Farmville.
Oh my gosh, exposed. Farmville is the best thing.
Let me just say something about Joel. Joel's a competitive guy, right?
I am super competitive.
He would literally have the laptop or computer right next to mine just to make me feel worse about my farm. He's like, how many cows you got? I'll be like, not enough, apparently. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, when I was little, I used to be... I transferred my competitiveness to more useful things than playing video games. I still love playing video games, but it's not the same like when I used to, when I was little. But yeah, like Farmville was super fun.
With the little.
You remember the hamburgers?
The what?
Yeah, it's like you have to make the hamburgers and then pull out the hamburgers.
Let me just say something.
What is that called?
I have to say something. That gave me stress.
Yeah,
of not
you would get
to be a
so
server.
stressed.
I didn't. Yeah, and that's why I didn't want to be a server.
Like, they stand there and the little icon, it's like pizza. I want pizza, and it's like, where's the cheese? Where's the cheese? In your head, you're like, where's the cheese? And they're just waiting, and they get mad, and your stars go down. Intense.
Oh my gosh. I didn't move from the mic. Oh my gosh, that was so bad.
I know, that's funny. Club Penguin. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, you're talking about the penguin. Club Penguin.
That one? I remember I
died this decade.
I had a baby in Club Penguin. It was a little like fluff ball.
Yeah.
I was proud of that. And I remember like printing out the receipts of their names.
Of their names? Yo,
Club
like, Penguin, man.
Be like, this is Charlotte. Exposed. But if you guys still play that, but you just told me that
it's dead now. Dead. Yeah, you remember they killed it. That was like a big thing too. A lot happened this decade.
Yeah.
Club Penguin died.
Poor Club Penguin. Why? Maybe because the penguins are going. I think that's when we need to talk about climate change. Just kidding. No,
yeah, that was like the ending.
Wow.
Yeah. Club Penguin is super cool. The dojo. For those that know. Dojo. Yeah.
Club Penguin, man. That's good memories.
Good memories.
And that other game when we would play.
The Pixie Hollow?
Oh!
Just throwing out.
Pixie Hollow. Guys, I love fairies. And I've got this poor guy.
You love Tinkerbell.
I love fairies. I remember telling my sister that I was going to go see a fairy and that she couldn't come with me. I was like, I'm going to go to the garage because there's a secret portal and you're not invited. And I remember her crying. And I remember grabbing my little brother and saying, I'll give you $2 if you play along with this little act. And he did it. And he followed me with the broom to the garage. And we made it. And when we came back, let me just tell you, she was crying. And I remember, just looking at her and being like, I really
you love them, though. I remember you still love them. You still like to watch the movie sometimes. Exposed.
Stop exposing me.
No, but like, it's like nostalgia, but also like you still like it.
I love it. Yeah.
I like it too. I used to play the Pixie Hollow too because it was fun.
Yeah, I got you into it. You're welcome, man.
It's cool.
You're welcome, ladies. That's a little feminine touch to him, you know? just gotta spice it up.
Yeah, that was fun. That's funny because that's all this decade. So
yeah,
it's
Hannah Montana. Gosh, I love that woman.
Yeah.
Well, Miley, but I loved watching
Hannah Montana was amazing. Dang, that's a lot of stuff to talk about because that's the whole decade. Hannah Montana was amazing. Wizards of Waverly Place was my favorite.
Oh,
Wizards of Waverly Place
that
was
was
so
your
good.
favorite.
Yeah, I love
And Jonas Brothers.
The Jonas?
I think you just love Nick.
Nick? It's because Nick's such an interesting guy.
He is. I think he reminded me of you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
It's
a
like
compliment.
really good at singing.
Thank you, Nick Jonas.
Shout him out.
Yeah.
Wow. This decade is.
But I feel like that's very because there's some people, I don't know who's, like, I feel like the audience, like the people that watch and the people that are watching right now, all kind of grew up around our age, so they know what Club Penguin is and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. No need for self-explanation.
But also like those that are younger.
Oh.
I wonder how young you have to be to not know what we're talking about.
I believe
Because
everyone
I feel like everyone knows what you're talking about, but like some people know it as like playing it, and some people know it as a meme only. You know what I'm talking about?
That's right.
There's some people, but like that. Maybe that's just really young people.
Nah, I think we're perfect, guys. Everyone knows what we're talking about.
Yes.
I think we are way. We're young, guys.
Oh, I mean, we're still young, of course.
Oh, they're trying to say we're old. I was like,
No. I'm just saying, like, there's some kids that like probably don't know what the heck we're talking about, which is insane.
If you're like 2 and you're listening to this, congrats to you.
Congrats if you're watching.
You know what we're talking about.
What a great content to be watching at 2 years old.
She's like taking down notes. It's like what?
All right. How about we transition into, because we're actually at an hour already. I'm pretty sure. Like, we're coming up to like an hour.
Of us talking?
Of us talking.
Wow, man.
Because it's 30 minutes from the live and then 30 minutes right now. We're going. Yeah, it's been a while.
Sorry, guys.
But
we haven't caught up in a while.
We'll transition into kind of where we left off the last, or that little kind of the motivation.
Yeah.
But what was it? The kind of just lessons from the decade. And I guess the only thing I wanted to share, it's kind of like because we're laughing right now, we're having a good time, but I just want to do a little transition before we end the show, before we leave you guys, for those that are watching right now, or those that, you know, kind of jumped through it, saw a little bit, came back. I remember, and I know I've told you this before, because it's probably the best advice that I've gotten, and best advice I've came up with was, and I've told you this before, and I know I have, is that you don't owe anybody anything.
Yeah.
You know, I've told you that. It's like the reason I say that is, and you can apply that in any way in every part of your life, that you don't owe anyone anything. And one of the best examples, or the best ways I can apply what that means in the way I'm like trying to say it to someone, especially for those listening right now that are in college or in high school, the best way I explain it is, for example, maybe in college you spend 2 years studying something like biology, right? And you end up like in high school you're like doing it and everything, but you're in college now. After 2 years, you realize
you hate it.
It's not something I want to do. I hate it. It's not something I want to do for the rest of my life. I don't find passion. Not only is it's not that it's hard, because everything in life is going to be hard.
Yeah.
But it's something that you have no passion anymore.
Exactly.
You don't enjoy it. You don't enjoy studying it, because it can be hard, but you like what you're like, oh my gosh, this is so interesting, right?
Yeah.
But the reason and where it comes in of like you don't owe anyone anything is sometimes people don't change what they hate and what they don't want to do anymore, which is studying biology in this example, because they feel like they owe something to their parents. Maybe their parents made it, or maybe they've told everybody already that they wanted to be a doctor. They've told and they're embarrassed to say that I don't want to be a doctor anymore. But the thing is, at the end of the day, it's going to be you. You're the person that you have to wake up with every day. And the only person you owe anything to is yourself. Right. You don't owe anyone. You don't even owe your parents anything, you know? So it's just making that step of saying, you know what? I don't owe anyone to anything. I want to be happy. This doesn't make me happy anymore. Studying biology doesn't make me happy anymore. Maybe I should find something else. I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to study psychology. Like I wanted to study this, but maybe I want to focus in this. And when you make that transition and you realize that, okay, my parents aren't here with me every day. They're not at college with me every day. I'm the one studying. I'm the one busting my butt. I want to study what I want to do. Yeah. And then when you make that transition and when you take that advice and you make it and put it in your life, a lot of things will go well. A lot of things will change in your life. And now you're studying psychology. Now you're going into 2020, feeling good, feeling excited about what you're doing. And yeah, like that's the best way to give an example of that advice.
And I think another thing is like to not stay in something because it's just become a norm. And like you get terrified of what's out there. Because like, for example, like, the only thing I know is biology, even though I want to study like psychology. Like how am I going to move?
Getting comfortable.
Yeah. Comfortable, you know?
You never want to be comfortable.
Don't like her. Just being comfortable is just, that's when it's just boring. Because it's just like, what if I got comfortable being a server? If you like being a server, I mean, nothing wrong. But like, if you're just comfortable in that job, it's like you're never going to challenge yourself. Yeah. I think in high school too, it's just, if you're so comfortable just going to school, it's like, do something else. I think the best advice that we can give high schoolers is just do an extracurricular. It doesn't have to be sports. Because there's so many things out there. There's a club. You can make your own club. We made a club. Yeah, we did. And it was a super fun club. It was teen smoking.
Yeah, like find something that you're passionate about.
Yeah, and I think just that club in general made us just bond more and then be like, whoa, we got to go to school. We got to make our own meetings. I think that's just the best thing ever.
That's what it's all about, you know? Like, and that takes, for some people that don't know that, you know, because I mean we're both just college students, you know. We're not like some like super old person that has all the answers to life, but like throughout this decade, that's what I realized, that I find myself super happy and I find myself in my life having no regrets because I'm not afraid to be like, I want to be happy. I want to try different things, you know. I want to try this. I want to do this. I want to do a talk show, or I want to be on the radio. Like, you know, like something, find what you're passionate about and do it, especially now, especially 2020.
Exactly. And I think I think you just really stick to that. And that's what we as a family admire from you. It's just you always say something and we're like, okay, Joel, we'll try it. And he does it. Yeah. Like you said you want to be in track, and I was like, Joel, you have the short legs. It's like,
like hurdles.
Yeah, I was like, how are you gonna do these super tall hurdles? I remember looking at them and being like, God bless Joel. Yeah. And then I would hear like Joel got first yesterday, and I went, what? And then hearing the intercoms, and I was like, that's you. I was like, is there another Joel in this school? Because I did not know that. And I think that's just proving to, and the reason why I'm saying is you are such a huge role model to me. Is just you are a huge role model to everyone. A lot of people that I ask is just like, yeah, Joel's really good at sticking to what he says. And I think that advice is like my advice for 2020. It's just don't normalize things and do things, and remember you don't owe anyone anything. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, and that's kind of how we're going to end it, with that advice.
Yeah. Don't owe no one nothing.
Yeah, kicking your butt going into 2020 with some good advice. And yeah, however you want to take that. If you want to take what you learned. If you had a great time, I hope you had a great time. I had an amazing time. Thank you again, Nina.
Let's go, man. Let's go get some ice cream after this.
We had an amazing time. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. that's the 4th episode, I think, on YouTube. So that was our New Year's special.
Woo.
Yeah, I still don't have that outro, but like and subscribe.
We'll just stick to the normal one.
Like and subscribe.
We'll make one right now. Thank you for tuning in today.
Like and subscribe. Subscribe. Let everybody know. Share it. Let everybody know. And yeah, I hope you guys just had fun. Whatever you're doing right now, going in the car, driving in the car, sitting down, listening on your phone, in the bathroom. I don't know what you're doing.
Probably in the bathroom.
But I hope you had a good time, and I hope you got to watch everything. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Love you guys.
See you guys.
Peace out.
Awesome.
You got me into Pixie Hollow, man. Remember that.